home of the Tigers since 2000. Comerica Park here in the Motor City. MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Boston Red Sox and today's starter, Framber Valdez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ready to go? Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit.
Number 3, Ceddanne Rafaela.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Late with the swing there. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Story now. Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
And that is that. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! He'll take a jog around the bases. Here's Riley Green. That one carrying. Bang! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Runner on the go. Base hit. Dingler headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of singles back-to-back. That pretty much split the zone down. The middle, and those are the ones where you...
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slate.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1 down. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Two on, 1 out. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball. Back at Comerica Park. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. In the air to left center. Meadows in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now batting Jaron Duran.
Jaron Duran.
Just missed. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
Batting 7th, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
One gone, runner at first. Carlos Narvaez digs in now. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. That one in there across the letters.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the Kevin McGonigal. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Giovanni Moran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That's a ball. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Parker Meadows now at the plate. Play made, that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. Whoa. Out towards right center field. Perez should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Ceddanne Rafaela the next to hit. That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Rafaela hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a native of Curacao. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Pretty nice play there.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Anthony in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On a line out towards center. Base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That's in there. That is strike two. Anthony, the runner at first with two gone. Runner takes off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner on the go again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Colt Keith. Gets him to chase after that one. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Oh. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Duran on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Wenzel Perez. Up now for the Tigers. Pitching change here. Garrett Whitlock.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Green swings through it for strike one. And he can't come up with it. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. There's one. Not in time. He's safe. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time.
No, he got it.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Here comes Dingler around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
He was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Torkelson swings through it for strike one. Contreras. And that is that. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. Got him looking, and that's the first out. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Out towards right center field. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throws from his knees. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go. Bottom 4, Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a strike to Gleyber. Grounds one to short. Story throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Puts a bunt down. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Colt Keith will hit next. Now snap throw to first. Tries to get back and save.
Oh.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in.
High leg kick.
Throw. Save. Runner at second. 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his
runner on the move. Pitch is low. He's in there. Second. Save. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Runner at second. 2 down. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Back here in Detroit, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. On the ground to the left, McGonigal. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Caleb Durbin. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Torres has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Liner, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Runner takes off. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 5-1.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Ball, slow. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rafaela around third. He'll score easily. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
They take the force out, and that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Rafaela moving under it. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Dingler at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. The 1-1. Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Two down bases. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Connolly Early. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Brennan Hannafy.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Hannafy goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That clips the corner. Hannafy, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. 2 outs, base is empty. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. This one in the air, center field. Meadows settles under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 0-1. Swings through that. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
And next up for the Tigers, Kevin McGonigal.
Struck out on just 3.
Runner takes off, and a sac bunt here. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Line drive. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Top of inning number 7, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at 2nd. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Nick Sogard. 1 for 2. Runner takes off for 3rd. Trying to move him over here. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Oh, you could tell he was stiffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Now a huge
double steal. Bunt attempt misses. And somehow he scores on a botched squeeze attempt. Towards first, Torkelson steps on first for the out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And step. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holt.
And he may only have to face 1 batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at 3rd. Big spot here.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 7th, Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back to the top of the order now. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit. And a man aboard. Wenzel Perez getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the seventh. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Takes it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. That is the inning. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the eighth. Here's Trevor Story. Out in front and foul to the left side. Will Vest gets handed the rock out of the pen. Here comes the 0-1. To third, Keith. To first, leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Inside, just missed. The Bo Sox trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the eighth. Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some linked on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. The tag, and he's out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The new pitcher in the game, Grant Herter. Check swing went around. That's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
No. Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Detroit, on to the bottom of the eighth. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. One away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Kevin McGonigal. Check swing and a ball outside. And that is ball 1. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter. Javier Baez looking for a 2-out spot. The base is empty. On the mound now, Johan Oviedo. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Inning over on the ground out. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Marcelo Meyer.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of ninth inning comeback. Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Jansen, the tall righty, 265 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. Only one out left for the Red Sox. So up. Nick, looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa trying to get something going for him with two away. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted.
Fair ball. Coming home. The relay. The tag, and he's safe. Only down two now. It's 6-4. So runner at second, two down. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Up the middle. Base hit. Rafaela around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it.